They're the big black discs that have belted out everything from bebop to the Backstreet Boys. It's vinyl, and it's making a comeback.
Well, for me, vinyls go back to my family, back to my grandma. I used to play vinyls back in the day, and it just has a fatter sound.
It isn't just the sound for me, it's physically seeing it. It's picking it up, it's turning it over, it's just putting the needle on and having that pause until it engages and starts.
It's raw, there's a certain noise element to it, analog noise, which is warm.
The history of vinyl records started in 1877 with Thomas Edison's invention of the phonograph. Early phonographs used wax cylinders to both record and play back audio. Records as we know them came 12 years later in 1889 with Emily Berliner's gramophone. Rebecca Feinberg, a graduate student in NYU's music technology program, has noted vinyl's comeback.
Well, it's 2014, right? And the whole world is seeing a huge spike in sales in vinyl each year. It keeps doubling. For like the last 10 years, it's been really consistent. And it's really surprising in a time when music is so easily accessible. Personally, I think it's a preferable sound. Who's to say what's the best sound?
Feinberg also attributes this increase in sales to the holistically appealing experience that opening a record provides.
If you look at a record, for example, in 1971, you have Led Zeppelin 4. You have the album artwork that corresponds to the music on the record. You open it up and you see that there's some pretty gnarly artwork in there, and you know, it's something to look at while you're listening. It becomes an experience.
However, Jasmine Yuk, the president of NYU's Communication Club, notes that this experience comes with a stigma.
Superficially and most viscerally, I would say the stigma would be someone who is known as a hipster. Again, going back to the whole idea that it's not in the mainstream. Everyone listens to MP3s. They listen to music on your iPod or some kind of device.
And for NYU student Brian Brink, this stigma is just a little too much to bear.
I think a lot of people, probably a majority of people who listen to vinyl are people who do it just to do it, who don't really understand it, and do it just to sort of have that hipster mentality, have that rejection of you know, what's popular. I feel like actively rejecting technology is not the way to go just for the sake of doing it.
Although everyone might not be a fan, recently record sales have been surging. In 2007, record sales hit a low of about 1 million units per year. By 2013, record sales were up to about 6 million units per year. That's an increase of about 600%. Pretty darn big for a technology about a century old. This revived popularity of vinyl has allowed the medium to stay relevant in the music industry. For Liza St. John, a production strategist for the Village Records recording label, vinyl has afforded a unique way to promote artists.
Well, recently we started to make these vinyl postcards for our artists and for our label. And what they are regular postcards that have records within them that you can send through the mail. And we're sending them out to publishers and people that can get sync licenses for our artists as well as promote our label.
So whether you think records are overplayed or the medium is music to your ears, it appears that vinyl is here to stay. Reporting from New York for NYU Tonight, I'm Max Gordon.